Hey YouTube, my name is Josh. This will be my new channel. I will do my best to provide PvP Pokemon Go videos and cover each Pokemon that you should be using for each cup of the month. I know we have a Mirror Cup. It's really exciting for the month of August, so I will do my best to provide you with some links below and do a cover topic of certain Pokemon's link. Just tell me below what you would like to see. This will be my first video actually. I decided to do some videos for my love of Pokemon Go PvP. Let's have a fun journey. So I'll do my best to provide PvP content for you guys. So if you guys would like to add me as a friend, I'll provide my friend code below. And I'll try to add content weekly for you guys. Maybe 2-3 videos, depending on my time. And right now, I'm going to be showing you my Jungle Cup that I attended Thursday and Friday, which I did a sweep on. I went undefeated in both tournaments. So this is a video of my tournament. You guys probably have one coming up for the weekend. Hopefully you guys can find this informative, and if you guys like this video, leave a like and subscribe and hit the notification button. So my first opponent here is going to be Kim101307. Me and her battle a lot. She's my girlfriend, and we have been... She's the one who got me back into PvP. So, I mean Pokemon Go, my bad. And then we started PvP in January, Boulder Cup. So it's been roughly 8 months of that each cup we attend. So I start with Venusaur and she starts with Wigglytuff. This is a good matchup for me. Here I'm farming energy to the Frenzy Plant. I know Sludge Bomb would have KO'd her, but I'm trying to bait the shield, and she does not. She decides not to shield. And here I knock it down with some fast moves. Whatever she brings in, I Frenzy Plant. She decides to shield. Pretty interesting. And Vigoroth I bring in, she brings in her own Vigoroth. I have a lot of energy farmed up. I believe I go for the back-to-back body slams here. Yep, I do get the second body slam off. And she does a body slam, so I decide to shield. I can probably farm down it with some counters. Here comes in Fortress. And I do a body slam. She decides not to shield. I'm gonna let my Vigoroth go. He's done quite the job. And here I bring in my own Fortress. Believe she gets off the heavy slam first, but it doesn't matter because I can tank it. I decided to shield here just in case of Earthquake, and this is her last Pokemon too. And that would be GG's for game round number 1. Here is round number 2. I decide to, I believe I go with the same lineup. Thinking carefully. Usually I like to bring in Venusaur, Noctowl, and Vigoroth. It's a good counter to those people who use Fortress, Vigoroth, and Wigglytuff. Oh, I mean Venusaur, Vigoroth, and Fortress, my bad. So I lead with Venusaur. I got the good matchup again. And I'm gonna go for the Frenzy Plant. But she gets to the Body Slam first. I decide to tank the first one. Farm up a little energy. Go for the Frenzy Plant. She decides to shield. I believe I decide to shield here. Here comes a Frenzy Plant. See if she shields. She does shield. I bail out and go into my own Vigoroth. I decided to use my last shield here. Uh-oh. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but my AC's running. I hate the central air in this apartment. So she brings in Wigglytuff. I get off a Body Slam. get off another body slam. I believe she kills me off with, yeah, some charms. Fortress. It should be a wrap. If she does get a Thunderbolt, it doesn't matter. I'm going to do the Earthquake. Earthquake, it does super effective damage. Bam! And there goes round number 2. GG's, Kim 101 307. And here comes my second game against Supercell. He's the director, host of the Saratoga Pokemon Go Cups. Super nice guy. He's actually the one who traded me my Community Day Venusaur and Charizard. So he's helped me a lot in PvP. Shout out to Supercell. So here I decided to leave Noctowl against his Heracross. It's a positive matchup for me. Switches into the Lantern. I decided to use a Sky Attack and bail out to Vigoroth. And then I throw a Body Slam. I believe he shielded there, the animation didn't go through. I decided to shield because Thunderbolt's going to do a lot of damage to my Vigoroth. And I don't want that to happen. Farm a little more energy and then go for the Body Slam. Status or shield. I fork over my last shield because I know I have a Body Slam coming. I believe I feint this. Yep, I feinted out with some fast moves. Oh, he does get off an attack right on my Vigoroth before I can throw the Body Slam. I could not get to a second Body Slam, but I have Knockdown in the back. And here I'm just going to farm away, doing super effective fast attacks. And ooh, he brings in a Breloom. My Knockdown was going to knock it out. Knockdown was going to knock it out. And there goes round number 1. GG's. Increase friendship. Alright, here comes game number 2 against Supercell. I noticed he has 3 Grasp or Bugs, so I believe I do start off with Noctowl again. Yeah, I go with that same team. So, oh, he brings in Magneton. This is a definitely disadvantage on me. I decided to farm a little energy and bail out into Vigoroth. And here I didn't shield, but it does do quite a lot of damage, about 40%. And he brings in his Venomoth. So this ain't looking too good for me. Decided to just spam all the Body Slams I can before Vigoroth goes down. I do get off a second one before Venomoth kills me with Confusions. So that does a good chunk, about 25% HP left or so. Bring in my Noctowl here. Decided not to shield, I thought it was a Silver Wind. Psychic did quite a lot of damage. Now I'm going to farm it down with some fast attacks and Sky Attack whatever he brings in. And this is the Magneton. I am able to get to second Sky Attack. And then I bail out to my Lantern here. I decided to shield here. And he gets another one before he goes down with my water guns. So Discharge does do quite a lot to Lantern pretty quick. And he does bring in his own Lantern here. I do get out of a Thunderbolt. I have 1 shield left, so I am still in good standings. So he's going to throw his Thunderbolt on me. But I have a shield. And I get to a second Thunderbolt, and that's going to be GG's for round number 2. Thanks for the game, Supercell. I'm sorry, this is a long video. These are basically 3 rounds from the first cup, and then 4 rounds from the other one, so I'm just going to completely roll with the videos. So this is the final round of the Saratoga Jungle Cup. I'm facing Elvis Potter. I remember he had told me he forgot his lantern and knocked out. He could not get it. So that is very advantageous for me. I can see that he has 3 bugs on his team and a Venusaur, so knocked out is a very good lead right here. If I can catch one of his bugs or grass in the opening, I could potentially win the match. So here we're having a little loading time issue. I believe we had to restart too. Because in the basement, in the comic depot, comic store, we don't really get too much of a good connection. I'm using Verizon and maybe getting 2 bars. Sometimes I'll have to hotspot and connect into somebody's phone, which is very nice of them. Alright, starting off with my Noctowl versus his Vigoroth. So he has an advantage here, but it isn't too bad of a thing depending on how you play it. So I farm up a little energy and I spell into my own Vigoroth. I get to the body slam. He decides to shield. I decide to throw a shield. I don't know why here. My Vigoroth did go down. I'm gonna go into my Noctowl again. Decide not to shield here, and then throw the Sky Attack. And then I'm trying to farm it down with some fast attacks. Hopefully he has 2 bugs in the back or something. And I do kill off with wing attacks. Sky Attack whatever he brings in, which is going to be a Venusaur, which is super nice. And I'm trying to get it down with some fast attacks. Now I can Sky Attack whatever he brings in again. It is going to be Alolan Raichu. So I bring in my own Lantern. I can tank Thunder Punches. And I'm going to get... Oh, he gets to a Thunder Punch first. I thought it was going to be a Wild Charge actually in this match, and that scared me. But it was a Thunder Punch thing, fully. I think this was a mistake on his part. In his lineup, he shows Kanto Raichu, but he used a Alolan Raichu. But I guess it doesn't matter because I won this match. It's whatevers. So I think we had connection issues, so we had to restart the game, rescan. And I think I used the same lineup because it's done really well for me. I usually take a long time deciding my team. I always overanalyze sometimes, which is kind of funny. I'll take longer than my opponent usually choosing the teams. They're always like, "Are you ready?" Alright, so I should have led with Noctowl, but I did not. Vigoroth versus Venusaur. He has the advantage here, but I am able to get to my charge moves faster. Sorry, English. I bail out. Hopefully that was a Frenzy Plant, but it was not. It was a Sludge Bomb. He does get to a second charge move first. I thought this was going to be a Sludge Bomb again, but he baited me with a Frenzy Plant. And my shield was wasted. His Sky Attack, he brings in Vespiquen, which is good for my Noctowl. I can throw another Sky Attack. and bam! I think there's an X scissor, so I decided not to shield, which was the right play. I'm gonna farm it down with some fast attacks. I get to the sky attack before Vigoroth brings it down. So Noctowl doing a lot of work here. He went down. Good job, Noctowl. And I bring in my own Vigoroth. I'm gonna use over my last shield. And here comes the body slam. And that's gonna be GG's. And that concludes the first cup. I did win that one. I went 3-0 with that lineup. Venusaur, Vigoroth, Noctowl, Vespiquen, however you want to pronounce it, Lantern, and Fortress. And then the next day, Friday, this is when I went to the Saratoga Cup. My first opponent is Zoe the Wonder Dog. She's running quite an interesting team. I think she's new to PvP. I may have seen her once or twice there, but I decided to start out Vigoroth as safe lead. And she's decided to use a Delicat. Never really faced a Delicat before. I'm experiencing some lag. We were in a library. She does get to a charge move first. I decided to shield. I took off the Wi-Fi right there, as you can see, because the Wi-Fi was kind of slowing it down. I'm having 2 or 3 bars in a library with Verizon. Oh, and this is the new charge minigame. The new charge moves minigame, however you want to call it, with the swipe feature. So everyone here was just having a blast with how the charge moves are. As you can see, there's we had no idea what we were in for. We're so used to the tap 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 tap. So this was an interesting tournament. This was different. And I gotta say, I had a lot of fun with this tournament because the swipes remind me of Fruit Ninja or Tap Tap Revolution, whatever games you played on the mobile phone with the tapping or swiping, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, so I'm just learning the mechanics here. You can see I'm missing a lot, and my swipe gestures are really off. She does have an interesting team, the Zapdos. But I do believe I take this one. And Vigoroth's going to finish it off with a Body Slam. And that's GG's for round number 1. Again, Zoe the Wonder Dog. Ugh, my English. And here I'm just deciding what to use. I believe I go with the same lineup because it's a very solid contender for the randomness of the team. Yeah, Vigoroth, Noctowl, and Venusaur. I guess we did experience some lagativity right there. The PvP system closed out. And she's scanning my game code again. Alright, so I obviously know what team I'm going to be running this time. I believe she does too. So here we go. Vigoroth versus Delicat again. I believe the counters do super effective on it. I'm not too sure. I haven't really faced these off-meta Pokemons. So she... Oh, yeah. You can see the iPhone XR is a horrible phone for this, for PvP. You know, like some attacks that require you to swipe down here. And the XR does not have a button or anything, so whenever you're swiping, you might swipe out of the game. That's what I just did. So when I was doing the body slam, I was kind of just swiping everywhere, and I almost swiped out of the app. That would have been bad. Yeah, you can see I got an excellent on the sky attack. Slowly adapting to this new system. Here there is a little lag, I believe, in these PvP battles. Alright, I get off a sky attack. Lagging. Lag, 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 lag. Sky attack goes off. Noctowl takes out the Zapdos. And then here comes the Delicat. Decided to just let Noctowl go, even though I could probably get to a sky attack. But I did bring in the Vigoroth with body slam loaded. Oh shoot, just ties his shield. No worries, I have another body slam coming. Oh, I just fainted out with some fast attacks, never mind. And there goes round number 1. GG, Zoe the Wonder Dog. I usually try to friend invite all the PvP people I battle locally so we can practice remote battles. So we can, yeah, I don't have many people to PvP battle, so that's why if you guys want to add me below, that would be great. So second round is Ablaze is Ablaze. Ablaze is Ablaze. It's a cool name. Reminds me of Blaze Pizza. I don't know why. So his lineup is pretty interesting. I believe I start off with Noctowl, knowing that he has Heracross, Venusaur, and Venomoth. So 3 out of the 6 Pokemon is going to be really good for Noctowl. And then Noctowl Mirror Match. Alright, I go with Noctowl, Vigoroth, and Venusaur, which is a solid lineup. Oh, having a little lag. I couldn't see the Pokemon. I was a little worried. So, oh, it was Venomoth. So, chipping away with some fast attacks. He decides to use Poison Fang. Oh yeah, Legacy. Poison Fang, Venomoth. I decided to use Sky Attack here. I got an excellent, but he shields anyway. So he's using more Psychics on me. I'm using Wing Attacks. I decided to shield here because I can farm off the rest of the Venomoth. Oh, actually, I think I accidentally hit the charge move right there. So he decides to let the Venomoth go. Here comes Lantern. I have a fully charged or close to Wing Attack Noctowl in the back. I switch into Venusaur. He switches into Vigoroth. Which is still advantageous for me. Decides to tank this Body Slam. Missed a few there. I know if I got that one leaf, that Vigoroth probably would have went down, and I probably wouldn't be taking this Body Slam right now. But he does knock it down. No worries. I have a Vigoroth of my own. And here I'm gonna just fork over my last shield. Now I did not have enough Stardust to give my Vigoroth Photos, but it did not cost me any of these matches. I think it was like in Pokemon Battle Simulators, 70 or 75% of the time you will use Body Slams, so I wasn't too worried. I mean, sometimes if you do have a second move, you may pick the wrong one too. So I just stuck with body slams all these 7 rounds of tournaments. So here, we're gonna do a second round. I took it the first win. Picking my team, went with the same lineup. And he does start, we do have a knocked out mirror match. I think he's lagging a little because I got off some wing attacks first. I do get off my sky attack first with an excellent. He decides to shield. I'm going to bail out to my Vigoroth as he does a sky attack. And Vigoroth is going to take it. He's going to bail out into his Heracross, which is a hard counter to Vigoroth. I do get to a body slam though before any counter goes off. He decides to take it. I'm trying to get to the second body slam. I do not get it. Here comes Noctowl farming down it with some fast attacks. And Noctowl is back out. I do miss a few sky attacks. He decides to shield. I decided to shield as well. And I'm going to get off another sky attack. And here I'm just swiping like crazy. And he decides to take it. Fork over my last shield because I'm going to farm it up with some fast attacks. Oh, and he does get to another sky attack before I can use kill it off. It's okay. I have a Venusaur that can finish it off. And what's his last Pokemon? It is Vigoroth. Hopefully I can get to some Frenzy Plants before he can body slam me away. So he does get to a body slam. I need to get to my Frenzy Plant right away, or I'll be done for. It's a race for the charge move. So I luckily undertapped there, I believe, and I got the Frenzy Plant even though I missed a lot of the leaves. Alright, so my last video cut out because I ran out of hard drive space on my SSD. I only have 500 gigs, and I think it's time for me to upgrade. I need to get more memory. I'm looking to build a new PC pretty soon. So here we are going to be starting back up with round number 2 against M23 Falcon. And I have a kitty on my lap right now. So I decided to start a Venusaur versus this Noctowl. This is a bad lineup for me. Bad matchup. I don't get to the Frenzy Plant. The Sludge Bomb first. Decide to shield the Sky Attack. Get to the Sludge Bomb. First time doing a Sludge Bomb. He does take it. I bail out to Vigoroth, but he bails out to Fortress. I get to the Body Slam. Decide to tank it. I get to another Body Slam. Let's see if he decides to tank this one. He does decide to tank it. Believe he's gonna do a Heavy Slam here. I'm gonna shield it and try to farm it down with some fast attacks. So here, my shield did pay off. I have a Body Slam loaded and with extra energy. So I'm gonna Body Slam whatever he brings out, which is a Noctowl. He decides to shield. I do not get to another Sky Attack. Body Slam. If I under tapped a little, I might have gotten it. And I'll bring in my lantern. The switch screen pulled up for me, but it doesn't matter. His sky attack canceled it out. Lantern can soak all this damage. I decided to try to farm it down with some fast moves. And I Thunderbolt whatever he brings in. He decides to shield. To race for the charge moves now. I decide to bring in my Venusaur and soak the Thunderbolt. And here comes my Frenzy Plant. And that is GG's for round number 2. Thanks for the games, M23 Falcon. Oh, that was round number 1. My bad. Okay, so we do have one more match. I'm not sure if I covered it in the other recording. So here, I do win this game, but I forgot how it went. Decided to leave with Vigor off. Very safe lead. And get into Noctowl. Is advantageous for me. So I'm gonna load up a little more energy, throw the Body Slam, swipe, swipe, swipe away. Got the Excellent. Decide to tank it. I got Piggyback off. Decide not to shield here. And then I throw in a Body Slam on the Wigglytuff that enters. And I'm gonna bail into my Venusaur. And knowing how much energy he had left, HP, I decided to use the Frenzy Plant. And that should knock it out, saving me some energy. He brings in his Fortress, and here I'm just gonna spam Frenzy Plants like crazy. Fortress can tank all these Frenzy Plants. I believe he lags a little here. Here I throw in another Frenzy Plant. Got an Excellent. And here I do another Frenzy Plant. So he decides to shield here. I believe he has he wants to farm me down. Here I bring in my Lantern. No, he has an Earthquake coming. He's farmed a lot of energy. And I decided to shield, which was a good call. And here I can just farm down the Fortress with some Water Guns. I believe I decided to shield again. I did not want to chance it, but it was a fate. It was Heavy Slam. But it's okay. This last Pokemon is Noctowl, which I have a Thunderbolt ready for him. And this is going to be GG's to round number 2. So that was a good match. Very good games. And here comes the toughest trainer in our place, I would say. For me, Reptar, yeah. Or RXP TVR. I faced him in the last cup. And he's a very good trainer. Me and him always battle each other, and we've had some of the toughest matches. His team's interesting with Vigoroth, Noctowl, Venusaur, Magnezone, Lantern, and Vespiquen. So I decided to lead with Vigoroth, not knowing what kind of lead he would have, so I wanted to play it safe. believe we do experience a little lag here. Yeah, the loading screen's quite a while. Or maybe he was picking his team. Actually, yeah, that could be one too. Because me and him always go back and back, and sometimes we overthink what our opponents are using, so we take a good time scrolling through, picking the right team to use against each other, you know, analyzing. Okay, here we go. Vigoroth versus Noctowl. So I have a favorable matchup here. He does bail out right away into his own Vigoroth. Hopefully I can farm up some energy faster than he could. He does get the piggyback off. I throw in my fast move. I mean my charge move, my body slam. He decides to shield. And he does get off his body slam. I decide to shield as well. He has that shiny advantage against me, which is not good. I do get to the body slam here. Swiping away, swiping away, swiping away. Get the excellent. And he does not take it. And here I decide to shield. Hopefully his energy is all gone and I can just farm it down with some fast attacks. Actually, I decided just to use the body slam here, having switch advantage. And his Vigoroth does go down. I'm only able to get off one counter or so before he goes down. Bring in Lantern here. Waiting for the switch clock a little bit. Probably should wait longer. Actually, I did not need a switch clock. My bad. So he brings in Venusaur. I'm gonna bring in my own Venusaur. Took a little while to switch there. So here comes the Sludge Bomb. Not looking good for me. Let's see a shiny advantage again on me. I'm gonna go to my own Sludge Bomb. So now we are both shields down. And I do not get to a Frenzy Plant. So he's gonna knock down my Venusaur. But I have a Thunderbolt banked and ready, which is nice to finish off his Venusaur. And then he brings in his Noctowl with a swing attack banked up in the back. But this is, my Lantern's gonna soak it pretty well. Oh, I mean a Psychic. Ooh. Psychic does quite a lot to Lantern. But I'm able to get to this Thunderbolt before his Sky Attack, and I believe he said at that very moment that he had a Sky Attack ready, so that might have finished me off. It was really a race to the charge move. Alright, and that goes to, first round goes to me. In here, I'm just thinking what team to use. He's very good at predicting and adjusting to my play and my team. So if I were to stick with the same team, this is an opponent I know I can't do the same thing twice in a row. So I was thinking quite more than usual, since this is the final round too. There was a lot of pressure for me. I know, not like for a big cup, but for this one, because I've never won the Albany Jungle Cup before, this was a lot of pressure for me. So here, I'm just thinking what team to use. I believe I did win the second one, but he had a lot of lag issues. So we just restarted the match, and this is actually our third game, but the second one did not count. He had a little lag with his Vespiquen using Power Gem, I believe. So here we go into the game. I lead off Vigoroth. He leads with Vespiquen. It's disadvantaged to me. Disadvantageous, however you want to pronounce it. I throw out Body Slam. And then I bail out to Lantern. Lantern can soak a lot of these damages, but he bails out into his Vigoroth. Thank God I was on Venusaur, or I would have been done for. So I do get off the Thunderbolt, but he's going to shield here. I decided not to shield here. And here comes a Bulldoze. Ooh, I remember the first game that he did. He used Body Slam back to back, so this one surprised me. When you do a rematch of a game, you kind of have a feeling, if you're playing the same exact teams, you kind of have like a little deja vu of what happened. It's gonna be the same plays, same switches, same charge moves, but in this case he did something different. And here he gets back-to-back Body Slams. I decided not to shield here. And I'm just gonna use the Frenzy Plant to just get rid of the Vigoroth. Vigoroth is a scary king of the jungle. He gets Body Slams off really fast and crazy. You want to get rid of it ASAP. So here he's gonna go for the X Scissor, I believe. Decide to shield here, and oh, I did not. If I under tapped a little, I could have gotten the Sludge Bomb off. So here's not looking good for me. I got my Vigoroth. Got Body Slam here. And he's gonna let it go. And he has his Lantern here. He has a shield too, so this is GG's for me. I believe this is the only time I have lost in the Jungle Cup for these two tournaments. And he still has a shield too, so that's kind of like saying, oh, I didn't even need to use my full power on you. Alright, so we're going to hit rematch. And here, I knew he led with Vespiquen against my Vigoroth. I was thinking long and hard what lineup to use. If I can spell correctly, jungle. I believe I lead with Noctowl here. I'm just playing it by ear. Hopefully I catch his Vespiquen off. Oh, and This is the last match of the whole tournament, so everyone's games were finished because we had to redo. So a lot of people here were just casually just watching this match, so it was a little more, you know, when people are kind of watching you, it's a little more nerve-wracking than just casually playing one-on-one. But there's a group of people just waiting for the results. It's a little more nerve-wracking. But overall, I did well in this tournament. You can see I took a good 2-3 minutes deciding my team here. Never really used my fortress that often. I kind of wanted to surprise him with something that I'd never used before, but I didn't want to risk using it in the final round of the tournament, you know. It's basically the lineup that he had used on me the last. So I was thinking of using a mirror match situation, but then I thought this was the best play. Noctowl, Vigoroth, Venusaur. Very solid team. Noctowl has done me really well and throughout the tournaments. Wing attack, Sky gets to Sky attacks really fast. Alright, so I decided to just go with Noctowl, Jungle, Noctowl, Vigoroth, and Venusaur, and then I tell them, YOLO, I'm just gonna go with this team and hope for the best. And guess what? Noctowl versus Vespiquen definitely paid off. And I do have the lead. He bails out into Lantern. And ooh, guess what I have back up? I have a Venusaur, so he's switch locked here. And I'm gonna soak the Thunderbolt. I do not have to burn a shield here, which is super nice. And then I get to the Frenzy Plant really quick. And I believe he just lets the Lantern go because of the switch lock. And then he brings in Vespiquen again. Now I'm switch locked, but I can use Sludge Bomb. This will do a lot of damage if he decides not to shield. He decides to shield here. I should probably bait it with a Frenzy Plant. I believe I use a Frenzy Plant here, and he does not shield on this one. So, yep, he does not shield on that one. Good call on his end. So I have Noctowl here with a Sky Attack ready. I'm going to throw it right at him as he comes out. And he decides to fork over his last shield. This is going to be Power Gem, I believe. He's been farming a lot of energy on my Venusaur, so I'm definitely going to shield here. And it was a good call on my part. And he bails out into Vigoroth. I decided to throw the Sky Attack here, doing a good chunk of damage here. And I'm going to bail out to my own Vigoroth, having more HP and a shield. I decided not to shield here. And right here, I decided to use my last shield. I wanted my Vigoroth to finish off his Vigoroth. So I just threw my last body slam. I probably could have fainted it down with some fast attacks, but I did not want to chance it. And in comes Vespiquen. I throw out a body slam here really quick. And that should be GG's. And both our Pokemon got knocked out. I believe he was trying to farm me down using Vespiquen. He told me he was trying to farm me down and then using Power Gem at the end to kill my knockdown. So maybe it was a good thing I used my Body Slam on the Vigoroth so he couldn't farm up more for my knockdown would have more HP. And that concludes the tournament for the Albany tournament. I went 4-all. The prize was $15 gift card for Apple iTunes or Android. So I chose $15 iTunes, and M23 Falcon had traded me an exclamation mark unknown from GoFest. That was one of the prizes. Thank you, M23 Falcon. Super happy with the trade. As you can see, my Stardust count is really low, so I was kind of concerned how much it was going to cost, but thank God I had enough. I would probably put have an IOU or something in that sort for the trade. Basically saving enough Stardust for my next cup, so which is going to be fun. Here he said I can give him anything, so I was looking for a Sandshrew. He said he'll take any Sandshrew. And there we go, 15,000 Stardust for the 1-star friendship trade. Sandshrew for exclamation mark unknown. Let's get it done. And there we go. Hidden Power and Struggle from Chicago, Illinois. Go Fest. Thank you so much for the trade, M23 Falcon. Here I appraise it with the new appraisal system. It's not bad for an unknown. It has quite the attack, and then quite the defense and HP. Never gonna see PvP play, but it is good. Thank you for watching this video. I hope this was informative for you. I hope you guys learned some of my tactics I've used. Hopefully it can bring your victory for your weekend Jungle Cup. I'll be providing my friend code below. Please subscribe and like this video and hit the notification bell. And I'll provide more PvP content. Please tell me what you would like for me to show you. I'm gonna upload another video sometime before the end of this month, hopefully. And I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.